Hi again, it's Ruth Diaz having a few little glitches with the live stream. They upgraded the Chrome, so uh, we are here this afternoon on Facebook, and it's Fact Friday. And I'm Ruth Diaz, and I'm with the Parent Training and Information Center. I'm the director, and I am delighted to be with you. And um, today we're going to talk about the fact that self care is very important. And why is it so important? Very hard to take care of others if you don't have something filling you up, nurturing you. So, in order to take care of others, we need to take care of ourselves. So, what I'm going to talk about today is meditation as a form of self care. And there are a lot of studies that have been done about the importance, the benefits of meditation. They have done lots of functional MRIs to look inside the brain and see how it changes with meditation. It has been shown to improve the ability to deal with stress. It makes us happier, calmer, more peaceful, more content, more able to deal with stress, uh, to deal with upheavals. It's been used with children in schools and in other places to reduce ADHD symptoms, to reduce trauma symptoms, anxiety and depression symptoms. And if you learn to meditate, it's something that you can easily teach your children and share with your children and help them to develop the skills that will serve them so well in life. Um, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk you through some instructions, and then I'm going to demonstrate it with you. We're going to do it together. So we're going to talk first about where to meditate, the posture, and also a few exercises, or at least one exercise that you should do before to help release the tension in your body. So, where should you meditate? You need to find a quiet place that where you can be secluded and undisturbed. It might mean that you get up 15 minutes or so before everyone else. Um, and you need to have the right posture to meditate. So you've got to sit up straight in an armless chair. It could be a folding chair, it could be any kind of chair. And if you are very flexible, you can sit in half lotus or lotus on the floor, but you don't need to. You can just sit in a chair. Your chin needs to be parallel to the floor. Your shoulders need to be back but relaxed, and this opens the chest for breathing. You keep your eyes closed. You lift your gaze, and this is very important. You lift your gaze to the third eye. This is the point between your eyebrows, and it's the seat of will, concentration, and higher perception. And you keep your gaze there throughout the meditation. It wants to drop, it will want to drop. So as soon as you notice that your gaze has dropped, bring it gently back up to this point, your third eye. Okay, so the next thing that you do is we do a little bit of exercise to release tension in the body. So we inhale and we tense the whole body and clench the fists, count to 6, and then relax all body parts at once and expel the breath in a double exhalation to release all of the oxygen from the lungs. And we repeat that 3 to 6 times, depending on what your need is. If you feel really tense, do it 6 times. And then after that, you just forget the breath. You just let it flow in and out naturally of its own accord. Don't try to control it, but what you do is you become the witness to your breath. Don't move, keep very still. Don't move your body. Once you find your spot, just stay there. What I like to do is I like to imagine that there's a string coming from the top of my head that's pulling everything, keeping me aligned. And once you settle into that right alignment, it's really easy not to move. You can just get very comfortable in that spot. So as you breathe in, let me breathe out first, but breathe in, you just notice that you're breathing, and you exhale, you notice that you're exhaling. You become a witness to your breath, just in and out. And you can do this for 5 or 10 minutes in the morning, or 15. And as your ability to sit and increases over time, you can go up to half an hour, even more. Um, and then what I would suggest, it's very important to do it regularly to get any benefits from it, just like anything else. Like if you play the piano, you can't just play the piano once in a while. You have to practice every day. So you have to do this every single day. So you have to get into the habit. And if you do it enough, it will become a habit. Your body will want to go and do it. Just do it in the morning, 5 minutes at a minimum, half an hour, up to half an hour or so. Do it in the evening after everybody goes to bed, when it's quiet and nobody's going to bother you. Okay? Don't try to take a shower, get your cup of coffee, or do anything else that sort of starts you into the routine of your day, because it ain't going to happen. You're going to get pulled into your daily activities. You have to consciously, during this period of time, before you sit down, say, all of my troubles, I'm just going to put them aside for the moment. They're all going to be there later on. There's nothing I can do about them right now. I'm just going to put them aside consciously, and and not worry about anything else right now. And so, yeah. And as I said, okay, we're going to try it now. Okay, so we sit back in a chair, right? Imagine that there's a string pulling your head. Your chin is parallel to the floor. You can check it this way. It's not this way. It's not down. It's just level. Shoulders back and relaxed. Eyes closed. Lift your gaze to the third eye. Right now, we're going to inhale, tense. Inhale again, tense. Inhale again, tense. And then just watch your breath. And if your gaze drops from the third eye, just bring it back gently. It's okay. Don't judge yourself about it. If you have a lot of thoughts, that's okay too. When people sit quietly, they initially complain that their minds are so restless. Well, everybody's mind is restless. It's when you sit quietly for a moment that you notice it. So don't be disturbed if you find that you're trying to watch your breath and you're thinking about breakfast or what you have to do to get the day going. So that's pretty much it. It's pretty simple. And if you do this every day, after a while, you can teach your children how to do it. I've seen children as young as 5 who were pretty expert meditators. They could sit very still and for a long period of time, and it will help your children learn the types of skills that are kind of long-term skills that will help them deal with a lot of adversity and a lot of the emotional things that they confront in life. So I just wanted to end by reading this little quote that I have from a yogi from India. And he says, in the mind, life is templed. In the body, life is templed. In the mind, light is templed. In the soul, peace is templed. The deeper one goes into the soul, the more peace is felt. So thank you all for joining me, and I hope that you are safe and taking good care of yourself. And until next time, have a good afternoon.